Happy Tuesday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so I wanted to share a story for me that maybe could relate to some of you. I have major anxiety when it comes to driving. Not me driving, but other people driving. My son it drives him crazy. Anytime we have to do family things and we're in the same car, it, he's like, you drive, because the frustration. And so maybe some of you can relate to this, right? I don't know what my fear is. I didn't know what my fear was, right? But I know that sometime when I'm anxious, I can tend to get a little, my comments or my responses can be a little bit of a bite, if you know what I mean, right? A little snippy. And I'll always preface by saying, I'm just anxious. It's not about you, right? Like, I definitely don't project on people. I definitely let them know I'm just feeling anxious. I'm sorry. It's not you. It's me. Because I know it's me. But I had to understand, what was it? What is it that's creating this anxiety in me when someone else is driving? Doesn't matter who it is, right? Other than my older sister, because she's probably the only person, and that's because me and her have, I think, the same thing. So when she's driving, I feel completely comfortable because she stops at the time I would stop. You know, we just kind of have the same type of thing. Maybe your anxiety is causing you to be snippy. Maybe your anxiety is causing you to have a bite. You know what I mean? When people are talking to you. Maybe your anxiety could be the lack of not having the control. I know for me, you know, being always in a leader position, whatever it is, whether it's work, whether it's mentally, whether it's, taking care, I'm just a leader, right? And so being in control of things is good for me because I know what I'm going to do, right? I'm not relying on people. I'm not depending on people. I know what I'm capable of doing. And so I know I'm going to get it done. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. But I don't know what the connection is. I know it's the control, right? I know it's the, like, that's why I don't like planes. I get on them, but I don't like them because I am not in control. And I don't like to not feel in control. Some of the things that I've learned to do to minimize those feelings of anxiety is meditation. I really love to meditate. And it's so funny because I didn't always meditate. And I would do it every once in a while, occasionally. But now I really meditate. You know, I take a minute, while to like breathe and deep breathe and I get quiet with it. And so I started doing that over the last few years, and it was a life changer. It was a life changer for me. It definitely centered me. 100% it centered me. And it helped me put things into perspective. It helped me to understand a lot of things about me that I didn't understand or didn't know, didn't have clarity on, or didn't connect the dots on. I love to sit by a body of water. Everyone who knows me knows that. I love to walk, and I love to sit by nature, where there's trees and stuff like that. It does feel weird to hug a tree. I'm not really one of those people who care about what people think, but hugging a tree is super weird. It's super uncomfortable. I know some of you are probably laughing right now. I do it, but it's very uncomfortable. So I always feel like somebody's watching me hug a tree. But I do love those things. They bring clarity to you. You get downloaded messages when you spend time to yourself. And I have to say, over the last few years, my anxiety definitely decreased a lot. It's not as bad as it used to be. And so sometimes just applying those little things can help tremendously in terms of in terms of, you know, like your feeling, your mood, minimizing your anxiety. Also too, sometimes when I'm driving, what I've learned to do is, you know, I'll play songs that I like to hear, or, you know, I'll start listening to an audible. Sometimes I'll even close my eyes, because I know whoever's driving is an amazing driver, because I only drive with safe people. But it's me, it's not anyone else. I don't know if anyone else has this. And sometimes it may not be driving for you. Sometimes it could be something else. Maybe it's the supermarket. Maybe it's all of these people, you know. For me also, it's just being around a whole bunch of energy at the same time is extremely overwhelming for me. So think about those things. And if you relate to it, try to find some things that can help minimize that, right? Because that tension in your body, you don't want it. It's so uncomfortable. I hope this helped. Very short, but this was on anxiety, and I hope that you have a fabulous, fabulous day.